This is Shannon Roger, and this is my Brand Brief presentation for Brand Development MDM 530 class, our Week 4 design project. I will be discussing my project company, Belvoir Street Theatre, and its competitors, Sydney Theatre Company, Melbourne Theatre Company, and Griffin Theatre Company. Belvoir Street Theatre is the only theatre company giving back and nurturing new and renowned artists to captivate the realities of life for any audience while creating a full night's experience away from the everyday. Located in Australia, it fosters up-and-coming artists in both production, writing, and performance. Belvoir Theatre Company has vision, coherence, and authenticity as ideals for its brand. They've been creating a cost-effective, complete theater experience while supporting emerging artists and developing innovative and original work. Some of these works include new Australian plays, Indigenous-led theater, and inventive interpretations of the classics. For 30 years, they've been creating award-winning, outstanding plays by outstanding performers. Sustainability, value, and commitment are three more ideals seen within the Belvoir brand. Belvoir houses its own writers, art directors, actors, and stagehands. They tour nationally and internationally and give subscribers incentives for continued financial contribution and support. Belvoir has partnered with local eateries, created after-show options, and has information on accommodations and travels for its patrons. Belvoir also believes in giving back to the community through its various educational options that foster the arts within our youth. Our first competitor is the Sydney Theatre Company. Sydney Theatre Company is the only leading Australian arts organization presenting grandiose and rousing performances geared to motivate thoughtful, analytic interpretation of art and life. Sydney Theatre Company's ideals include meaning, vision, commitment, and sustainability. STC believes in fostering creative, artistic content through theatrical art form while delivering outstanding theatrical performances through their venue, collaborations, and material. They believe in a theater without borders, connecting with other artistic outlets and persisting the creative knowledge and discussion. STC shares the artistic vision wherever people can get together, including educational programs, internships, school-days performances, and a mentoring program. STC is also involved in engaging youth, teachers, and students in theatrical understanding and experience, and is a leader with the Greening the Wharf project, which is an example of leadership in environmental issues. Sydney Theatre's authenticity and coherence round out our brand discussion. STC offers audiences an eclectic program of Australian plays, interpretations of classic repertoire, and the best of new international writing. They believe in creating challenging, stimulative, and progressive theater and have been doing so since 1978. STC also collaborates with many foundations to create meaningful community endeavors, forwarding community concerns and theater education within its community. A second competitor is Melbourne Theatre Company. Melbourne Theatre Company is one of the largest English-speaking theatres. It is the only theatre in conjunction with the University of Melbourne, educating community, students, and audiences about the amazing power of theatre. The first three ideals for Melbourne Theatre Company are authenticity, vision, and commitment. Existing within the University of Melbourne, Melbourne Theatre Company furthers outstanding young talent. Melbourne is enriching audiences' artistic knowledge within Australia and internationally. Melbourne also supports the study of drama through youth and community-centered programs. 3 additional branding ideals are flexibility, meaning, and value. Melbourne has transitioned from its origins as Union Theatre Repertory Company and continues to transition through its productions to mirror the swiftly evolving landscape of life. Melbourne also supports new writers, young audiences, and emerging artists. Melbourne rewards its members with initiatives and theater advantages. A final competitor is Griffin Theatre Company. Griffin Theatre Company is the only theater company innovatively cultivating writing, production, and performance while utilizing their stage construction to envelop the audience, thus furthering the dimension of audience experience. Griffin Theatre's ideals include authenticity, vision, and commitment. Griffin Theatre Company was founded on the belief that theater in action can shape the artistic future of audiences and talent together within the realm of effective and powerful performance. They believe in bringing original material and performances to the stage for both national and international attention. Griffin Theatre also offers courses, volunteer, subscription incentives, and an enrollment in a boutique year-round program that helps to cultivate new playwrights and provides real opportunities for production. Three more ideals in the Griffin Theatre Company brand include coherence, flexibility, and value. The Griffin Theatre Company has highly acclaimed work that interconnects audiences and performers while using an intimate staging environment. They've had 30 years of compelling performances and transitions to stay relevantly current with Australia and the world's ever-changing society, all while exploring processes and learning so that they can fuse ambition and fortitude with outstanding implementation. Looking at the competitive analysis, it's easy to see that each company produces award-winning theater, educational programs, new and classical performances, national and international touring, membership and donor incentives, support for emerging talent, and critically acclaimed performers. It's the differences, however, that sets these companies apart. Belvoir, as our project company, has the ability to offer a full night of entertainment to its patrons. It was originally created and developed solely through the philanthropy and passion of its community. Finally, it also provides unwaged and charitable performances, which allows all audiences to view great artistry regardless of income. All of this comes together to create the onlyness statement, the only theater company giving back while captivating the realities of life for any audience, while creating a full night's experience away from the everyday. Through Belvoir's SWOT analysis, it can be seen there are several strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Belvoir needs to focus its strengths and opportunities to neutralize the weaknesses and threats it faces. For example, if it could focus its established partnerships with eateries and hotel accommodations, with its current and new subscriptions, focusing then on its opportunity for social media targeted advertising, it can compete against the weaknesses and threats in front of it, including competition for artistic audiences and the rival theater competition for talent. Brand Strategy Action Plan. Belvoir's current positioning is a functional position in its attempt to connect the consumer to theater, focusing on creating great theatrical performances. This is not a differentiating factor, however. Belvoir needs to stand out against its competition that is also creating great theater. Belvoir, therefore, needs to target new audiences. The target audience should be considered a newer demographic looking for an entertaining evening worthy of the time and cost. Most young adults would be interested in a night out that is indicative of culture and entertainment. A new demographic of educated 16 to 19 and 20 to 35-year-olds who show an increase in self-reflection and a desire for understanding in societal relationships should be the new target audience. Belvoir has established a collaboration with several restaurants around the theater. This connection allows consumers to enjoy a night out without risking the time spent at a higher-end eatery to interfere with the opening times of the production. There is also a small bar area that serves drinks, snacks, and ice cream for after the show through the theater. This campaign will position Belvoir to stand out against its competition as the best cost-conscious entertainment option to provide a complete theater experience that immerses one in a complete night of entertainment, reflection, and socialization, while resonating with the audience in the complexities of life and society. Unlike its competitors, Belvoir has created options for a complete night away for those looking for an evening for themselves. Therefore, this will get the audiences in, and the great performances will keep them coming back for more. Theater statistics. Many of the statistics gathered in the 2012-2013 season support the ideas of a new demographic and a new advertising campaign utilizing internet and social media. Brand strategy and goal. To produce an advantage over the competitors in the minds of the target demographic, a first step for Belvoir Theater would be updating the website, supplying options on the website homepage for an interconnected evening of dining and theater. Options for ticket purchase and reservations should also be made available. Understanding the target demographic and that word of mouth is the most influential factor in selecting a show, marketing campaigns should be established on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Next, much of the success of social media is the ability to interact and discuss various topics. Opening up blogging or online discussion through boards or social media for production staff and artists could add to the target demographic's innate interest and reflection in societal relationships. Creating these formats can add an interactive appeal. Overall, Belvoir needs to strengthen its demographic, encouraging younger audiences with intrinsic recognition of theater and the arts. This could be a welcoming experience to create brand loyalty. Current theatergoers love theater and will continue to be patrons of theatrical productions. Belvoir needs to extend beyond great theater to attract a new demographic to its productions. This new demographic needs to be introduced to the values of theater as entertainment and also as a cultural education. These branding opportunities will attract a new demographic by exploring different facets of theater as a night away, an experience all its own. Belvoir has an opportunity to stand out against its competitors and to thrive in a competitive marketplace. It will take time, effort, and imagination, but Belvoir has the opportunity to stand out and to be loved by new patrons all over Australia.